Hi people, how are you? I am back and I'm gonna show you tonight's dinner. And I got it off of Pinterest if you are interested. I'm probably not gonna follow the directions. I just needed to see the ingredients and I'm gonna just put it together however I wanna put it together. Okay guys, so I have my pot and it has water in it for enough water to cook a 12-ounce box of pasta. I put a little bit of salt to help it boil faster. I have some chicken hardwood smoked sausage. I have 2 garlic cloves, 1 large one and 1 small one. I have Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, and some Himalayan pink salt in the grinder because that's the salt that we're kind of trying to use from now on. I also have a lemon, which I'll probably use just a little bit of. I have some olive oil, some bow tie pasta, and then some frozen broccoli. So you can use fresh broccoli or you can use broccolini because really that's what the recipe on Pinterest calls for. Oh, also you'll need some Parmesan cheese. I have the Parmesan cheese in the refrigerator. I didn't take it out just yet because nothing is cooked yet. So once this water boils, I'm going to toss the pasta in here, let the pasta cook for a couple of minutes, and then throw the broccoli in there with it, and then let it cook and soften together and get tender. But right now what I'm going to do is chop up this sausage and these 2 garlic cloves. Also, I forgot to tell you all that the recipe on Pinterest is called chicken sausage and broccolini pasta, but I'm gonna add some shrimp in there because I always like adding shrimp and sausage together. So yeah, I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway, I'm gonna slice my sausage into these little circles. So that's that. Now I'm going to use the opposite corner of the cutting board and I'm going to cut my garlic. So I'm taking another knife. I'm gonna smash the garlic so it can come out of the clove and then peel it. And I'm gonna cut the ends off, the very ends. I'm not gonna cut too much. So I have this bag of shrimp. It comes with about 41 to 60 shrimp. It says 41 to 60 shrimp per pound, and this is a 12-ounce bag. But I'm gonna probably use like maybe a third of the bag. Okay, so as you can tell, my water is boiling. I'm going to go ahead and dump my bow tie pasta in the pot. Turn the stove down a little bit and then put a lid on it. I'm gonna go ahead and take the shells off the shrimp, the tails of them. Yeah, so you see me doing this. And I'm using my phone, which is why you see me doing it with one hand, because I don't have a tripod for my phone yet, or a phone mount to do it with. So yeah, and this is basically all I'm doing. Okay guys, so now is the time that I'm going to go ahead and add the broccoli into the pot. If you have fresh broccoli, you might want to do it a little bit sooner depending on how tender you want it to be. You might want to do it at the same time as the pasta or just a couple of minutes after. I waited for maybe, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so. So anyway, I'm going to empty the broccoli in here. And I'm gonna let that cook for just a few more minutes. Now I'm taking my olive oil and I'm pouring it into a pan. Yeah, the pan's already warmed up, so I took some olive oil and I put it in there. I'm just gonna move it around. And the objective of this is to cook the sausage until it's brown. So I'm going to kind of try to space them out so that they each lay flat in the pan. Like I said, I'm going to take half of my garlic and toss it in there. It looks like it's done. So I'm going to drain most of the water out of the pasta, but just still leave a little bit for when I pour it into the pan with the sausage. It'll have a little bit of juice. Okay guys, so now I'm going to toss the shrimp in there, and the shrimp are already cooked, but I'm just going to let them cook a little bit more because I feel like they're too tender. Alright guys, now I'm going to empty the pasta and broccoli in here. And I'm going to take it and transfer it back into the pot. I'm going to add a little bit more olive oil to this pasta. And the rest of my garlic. Okay guys, so here's my lemon. And I'm just going to kind of, there we go, you can see me doing it. And this part doesn't have seeds in it, but if the lemon that the portion that you're cutting had seeds, then you would just basically hold it up this way so you can kind of catch the seeds or whatever, and they don't fall into the pot with the food. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my seasonings, starting off with my garlic powder. And yes, I am using garlic powder even though I use garlic clove. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning. Now these seasonings were not on the actual recipe. This is something that I'm doing on my own, so in case you're wondering. And then I'm going to go in with my onion powder. And my pink Himalayan salt. I tried to show you me putting the salt in, but I couldn't, so sorry about that. But now I'm going to just toss everything around. Alright people, so this is the pasta before I add the Parmesan cheese into it. Again, like I said, I didn't show you guys me adding the salt because I couldn't do it with just one hand. But add the salt to taste. So basically, however salty you like your food, add that much salt. And then I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese, and that's going to be it. So I'm going to add a little bit in here and then stir it around, and then just a little bit more when I plate it for garnish. This meal is a really light meal. Like, it's not too heavy at all, but it is actually pretty good.